video today on why you should not start a YouTube channel with your iPhone. We are shooting it super lazily because I can't find the attachment for my gimbal and I'm shooting this video on my iPhone. So it's super laid back. Happy summer, happy May. Alright, let's just jump right into it. So there's a lot of videos on YouTube telling you why you should start a YouTube channel with your smartphone today. And I get that. It's cool. It's really cool. But I think a lot of people think when they see those videos that today means also tomorrow and the next day and the next week. What they fail to tell you is that honestly, you should start a YouTube channel with your iPhone while you wait for your actual camera to come in. So as you may know, if you've been to this channel before, you've probably heard my backstory. I've been shooting videos since I was like 11 or 12 years old. And I started with analog cameras and then moved to point and shoots and DSLRs. And there was a period of time there where I even had a heavy broadcasting camera that I used to have on my shoulder when I used to shoot with NBC. And so the last 12 years, I have been shooting with Apple products. I have been shooting with iPhones and on a crazy Himalayan trek where I shot the entire thing on my iPad. And that took a lot of grace. And I've definitely not had that kind of grace with my iPhone currently. It did not fare well during my pregnancy and postpartum. It is so full of cracks, it's ridiculous. But to get back to the topic here, why you should not start a YouTube channel with your iPhone. Look, the iPhone is a jack of all trades device. So even if you're a really focused human being, like I'm pretty focused, I've done a lot of Vipassana meditation, yoga, mindfulness, etc. I still get distracted with my phone. My phone, even subconsciously, distracts me a lot. Like I'll be shooting a video and I'm getting alerts from this app and that app and emails and phone calls and text messages, and it's like you're trying to shoot content. Sure, you could put it on airplane mode, although my airplane mode has not been working lately. It's seemingly, but it's still distracting. Even on airplane mode, there's always this little voice in my head like, well, I could be shooting this video right now, or I could check this email or do this or do that. Ditch it. Like, if you're serious, actually serious about starting a YouTube channel, just go out and get a camera. I'm doing it now, finally. After 12 years, I think that I have settled on the camera that I'm going to be getting for my YouTube channel. And yeah, after researching the Sony vlogging camera and kit, I think it's the ZV7, oh my god, I don't know, and like the Fujifilm and all these other vlogging cameras, I think I've decided on the Canon PowerShot G7X Mark III vlogging kit. Because look, when I started like really building up my YouTube channel, I had a PowerShot and it was powerful. Some of the most powerful shots that I ever made were on a Canon PowerShot, and that was a super simple Canon PowerShot. And Justine and I were shooting both on Canon PowerShots. We both really started with those Canon PowerShots. And they are beautiful. They're not cinematic, but they really capture what you see around you in a very realistic manner, okay? So if you want to start a YouTube channel, yeah, go out and just get a camera, anything, even like a GoPro, because you want to really immerse yourself into the art of content making, of filmmaking. And even if it's not like a cinematic camera, if you have the cinematic eye, you can project that, you can make that happen, right? So another reason why you should not start with your iPhone, I'm out of space on everything right now, and that's why I have to go live, which is sort of a blessing, I guess, right? But I don't know how the signal is on this right now. I don't know how the quality of this video is going to be. I have very dicey internet right now, so I'm taking a bit of a risk here. But like, I'm out of space on everything, and I'm a new mom. I don't have time right now to learn too much new things, and trying to sync to a cloud and this and that and create this account and click all these buttons and click swipe and swipe and tap and thumb scroll and this, and it's like I don't have the time or energy for that right now. I just don't. Like, I need one device that's gonna shoot my videos, and if I run out of space, I take out the card and I just pop in another card. So simple, right? And then I can save all those things. The chances of me losing them, I guess it's the same with the cloud, probably the same risks, but you know, not a big deal. And then, yeah, it's just like, that just seems, it just seems like it's a better way to go about things, right? Like, I don't have the time, and so yeah, just having that one device is really valuable. All right, so I had another point. What was it? I didn't script this, although I've thought of making this video now for like over a month, and then Apple just had some announcement that they made recently, like today, something about smartphones. I don't know if any of you heard that or read that announcement. I got that email in my morning brew. I subscribed to Morning Brew, they were talking about that, like Apple is gearing more in a direction away from smartphones. I don't know. Leave a comment in the chat right now if you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, okay, so what was my other point? I had one last point that is so valid, and it's in regards to space. Oh man, I'm forgetting what it was. That really stinks. This is why live stinks. Well, there you go. It's like I'm out of space and I have to go live, and so my content suffers, right? That's not the point that I wanted to make, but yeah, it's like you're on a jack of all trades device when you're on your phone, okay? And I just feel like that's just not what you want. It's not what you want. It's killing me. I had like one more really, really good point to make, and I must have rehearsed this a bazillion times, and now I can't remember what it was. That's live. That is live for you. I hope it'll come to me. Okay, so I went over the space that with a phone you can easily run out of space, and with your camera you can just pop in more space, right? I went over the fact that it's a jack of all trades device. I went over the fact that the quality, okay, so I feel like the quality with these iPhones, they're lacking in a certain depth that even with the 4K, it can't really compare to the depth, like in the shadows. And there's an actual term for this, and I heard it yesterday, and I can't remember what it is now. But and I remembered my point. Okay, so like the shadows are deeper and more detailed, like in the Canon PowerShot, and the Canon PowerShot's got such beautiful color. You know, Canons always do. And so you really capture like the real life. I'm so excited. Oh man, after 12 years to be getting an actual camera again. And then the last point that I wanted to make about why you should go, and this is oh man, for me this is a big point. For me this is like a big reason why I have not been shooting things. I miss so many things when I'm shooting with my phone. Why? Because as simple as you think it would be to open your iPhone or your smartphone and just press that little camera button, there's lag. The lag is there, and it's pretty intense. The lag that you get. I have missed so many moments in this life, like not being able to capture them because the phone is too slow, or the phone is lagging, or the phone is having some issue. You know, these smartphones, and they're like computers essentially. It's not like a camera. It's not like super simple like that. It's not, you know, predictable. I feel like these cameras, unless they have some real serious issue, are really predictable. You know, you're gonna start it up, you're gonna press that power button, it's gonna be on in a few seconds, you're gonna hit that record, and you're gonna get that shot of that video, or you're gonna get that picture. Phones are not like that. You might miss it. I've had so many things corrupt on me, like get corrupted, and yeah, every now and then, like Ava Zubek, she's another vlogger. She just posted a video talking about how she lost an entire half day of footage with no audio. It does happen, but it definitely happens more with smartphones. So yeah, that just ease of use of just opening something up and pressing record is there when you've got a jack, a master of one device versus a jack of all, which is your smartphone or your tablet. So what do you think about this? I've been thinking about this for a long time. I've taught video production workshops on how to shoot with the iPhone and how to edit with the iPhone and how to create content with the iPhone. And I understand where these people are coming from when they create videos saying that it's so easy to start a YouTube channel with your iPhone or your smartphone. But I feel like a lot of those channels are regurgitating that information just to create content, or they're not elaborating on the fact that you can start a YouTube channel today with your iPhone. But my honest, from my heart, my honest opinion on this and perspective is, if you are serious about it, just make the jump and you'll be so much happier, because you're going to waste a lot of time. Even if you're super duper focused, even if you're like the most focused person on the planet, subconsciously you are still going to pick up that iPhone and have all these programs running in your mind of like, what else could I do, and do I need to do this, and like the device, it's too busy. Just go with the camera. So yeah, I think that's all the points that I wanted to make about that. I've been wanting to make this video so long, and I really hope that the audio quality and the internet is sufficient enough that I'm not cutting out a bunch. That would really stink. But I'm happy that I finally got to make it. I wanted to make it an edited video with zooms and like cool stuff, you know, but it turned out to be a live, which is cool because I haven't connected with you all in a super duper long time. So I'm happy about that, and I'm scared. See, this phone is just unpredictable. I've been using it all day long, and right now I'm scared my battery's gonna die, and there's just so much tension and so much fear when there's so much preparation that you have to make when you're shooting with your phone as opposed to like your camera, you know? Like if I was shooting with the power shot that I'm gonna get, right? I could just switch out the battery and I know I wouldn't lose the footage. I don't know though, because I know that the Canon PowerShot G7 Mark III allows you to stream live to YouTube, but I don't know if that camera shut off when I was streaming live, if it would save it. That'd be a great feature. But yeah, that's the video. Somebody left a comment. There was a comment in the chat, but let's see, where's the chat? There we go, there's the chat. Let me check my battery. 1%. A lot of comments. Okay, so someone said it's the Sony A7 RII. Right. Yeah, that camera looked great. It impressed me, but Einstein's review of it months ago when it first came out, and I was so impressed with it. I'm like, oh my god, I gotta get that with like the background blur and the cool mic and everything. And I watched it again recently, and I'm like, whoa, just my not that impressed with that camera anymore. So let's see what some of the other comments are. Space, the final frontier. Do I have a PC? I don't have a PC. I'm going to, that's the thing, right? Yeah, of course. If you're gonna start your YouTube channel with a camera, you have to have something to upload it to, right? Like a computer to edit. But I feel like, in a way, the last 12 years of editing off my phone has made me like a very precise, like, filmer and editor. So like I don't film much extra anymore that I need to do. I am like very, very prepared before I hit record. There's not a whole lot of fluff or fat to cut out when I'm shooting anymore, which is great. That's one good thing I got from shooting for so long with an iPhone. Learning how to really work with the space that you have. If you want to stream live to any platform, my little ninja says if you want to stream live to any platform, you should just resort to OBS and a webcam, or a DSLR with a cam ink. I don't know what OBS is. That's interesting. Let's see. Oh man, this chat. I think we're in for like a major technology upgrade soon, you know? What's your favorite Brookers video? I don't know. That's a good question. I have to think about it. Let's see. Remember, Slippy says, but remember the best camera is the one that's with you. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Unfortunately, the current line of Galaxies got their SD cards removed. Galaxies. Wow, this chat is kind of owning me a little bit. This is all new information. I mean, if you're married to, My Little Ninja says, if you're married to iPhones, that's one thing. But I have a Note 20 Ultra and it gets SD card slot, as well as being quite responsive after at least 2 years now. I'd be interested to know if you've been shooting with it. Also, like, that's interesting, an SD slot, that's cool. I'm wondering how heavy, like what kind of footage you shoot with it, and how much space does that SD card have. So wow, what a cool chat. Very, very enlightening. This has been a really great chat, and I'm gonna end it now, I think, and check on the quality of the recording. If you have any other comments, throw them in there quickly. How do you feel when you were the most popular YouTuber in July of 2006? Got it. You know, I wish I could really remember, but I do remember in a way. It was a wonderful time. It was a beautiful time. The community was amazing. Sadly, or I guess in a good way, most of those people have gone on to more traditional things. We were all game changers at that time. We were paving a new way, and I still dream of, like, you know, I'm honestly trying to connect with a new community now in YouTube. Like Ava Zubek would be so cool to meet. She's in the USA right now, actually. She shipped her car. So she is a travel vlogger, and for $3,000, she shipped her tricked out Honda Odyssey, which has a overlanding package, which is like a tent on top of the car. She shipped it to the USA, and now she is traveling the Pan Am, correct me if I'm wrong, the highway that goes all the way down the Americas, like all the way down there, and then it's like, it spans the entire continent, like literally the entire continent of America, from the very, very tip. So right now she is on her way up. She was just in Texas, and she is headed towards Alaska, which is super cool. She's gonna be here for 2 years, I guess, traveling this highway on this super amazing journey that she's calling Expedition Wild, I believe. Super cool. I think it'd be so great to meet her, like to get my channel really like going and engaging people. And then also, like, I've been a part of the Lost LeBlanc community for a while now, but I haven't really had the time to really dive into that. So yeah, and it's great. And I'm working on connecting to my connections in LA again too. So it's all coming together. I'm finally getting serious about this again, and I think it's like the perfect time for it. But anyways, that's too much for now. I gotta check on my stream and make sure that it's all good, and I think I'm losing light too. So I hope you all enjoy being here. Quickly, if you have anything else to say, any other comments or questions, let me see. What do you like more, old YouTube or new YouTube? New, obviously. Yeah, I'm all about nostalgia, but I love new. And I feel like honestly it's still not new enough for me, you know? Like I'll give you an example of how I think Airbnb. I love Airbnb. I use Airbnb all the time. I've been traveling so much since I came back to the USA. I still haven't officially settled anywhere, so I Airbnb a lot. And there are so many things that I want them to change about it. And when they sent out this email saying, "Oh my God, we've made the biggest changes ever," and I'm expecting like the biggest changes ever, and it was just like they announced split stays, which makes it a little bit easier to book with them. Basically, like if one place that you're looking to rent is not available for the entirety of your stay, the app will automatically find another place that you can stay at for around the same price in the same area to complete your your time frame to complete the stay. So I was a little let down by that, but they I'm still getting used to the way that these companies like amp up their announcements, right? But oh man, so there's like 3 baby birds outside. They flew the nest a couple days ago and they've come back. I don't think you can see them, but that's super cool. I didn't get to see them fly the nest, and they're outside here just singing a beautiful song like, "Hey, we came to say hello." I thought they'd left forever. That's really sweet. Aw, they came home. So yeah, that's the video I wanted to make for today. I know I've tried to end it like so many times. It's been a while though, also since I've gone live, so I'm getting used to this again because it's been so busy. What is your one favorite thing on filming on YouTube? What is your one favorite thing on filming on YouTube? I don't think I understood that question. Also, question for later in terms of helping creating a more open space on YouTube and equal level for all. Is there progress or new development? Open space. I have to reflect on that question too. Good luck to you, Brooke. Cool. Well, I'm gonna get going and check on the stream and see how it came out. And thank you all for chat with me. And I hope you like this video, and I hope you found it informative. Yeah. Much love and peace to you all. Have a good evening. Like this video if you liked it. Right. And subscribe, because I'm at 1,040 subscribers, which is like so cool. I was talking to my friend Helen, who is now also a YouTuber. She's awesome. Her YouTube channel is, I think it's the Yanza Bird. I'll put a link below, but we were talking, I know the sparrows came back. We were talking about YouTube and saying that it's really a shame that YouTube, this is a whole other video idea, but it's a shame that YouTube doesn't value each and every individual viewer, that like 1 million people is like such a small number and you get such a small revenue from that. It's like you're a person and you matter. You're not like one little tick on the screen. You're not just like a number one is such a big number. Like one view is a huge view as long as you're not a robot, but that's a whole other conversation. Like one person viewing your video is a massive deal, and I think it's kind of sad and like irresponsible in a way, and just I don't know what the word is that I'm looking for now, but like I feel like it would be really good if YouTube could find a way to value a little bit more like each and every single viewer, as opposed to just clumping everyone together as a group of subscribers or a group of fans, or oh my god, 1 million people. Like 1 million people's not even like a big deal anymore. But I still think it is. So yeah, I have 1,040 subscribers now. And I'm so happy for each and every one of you for being here. Thank you so much. And I've got to get going now really seriously, but much love and peace to you all, and have an amazing evening. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.